Hi, I don't know why it's coming in not clear, but this is what we feed the dog. Pedigree. The big bag. It's, let's see, 7.71 kg. It's a big bag. And then, oh gosh, this is a bag there, another bag. The second one had already finished. This is small, the other one's large. Today is July 6, 2017. I had an untrue lady friend that I go to church with. I go to two different churches, and I go to a Christian church and another church. And this was not a Christian. It was a Jewish lady. I get along great with Jewish people. I get along great with Christians, but she was minding my business, this untrue friend. And I invited her over for Christmas because she's a recent widow, and I was good friends with her and her husband. And my friend George and I brought her to visit her husband at the nursing home. We brought her grocery shopping. I visited her husband with her when he was in the hospital. The doctors put a restraint order against this woman, and she asked, because she used to fight with her husband, argue with him. So they didn't let her visit him toward the last few months. So I asked the nursing home on her behalf to let her visit. I said it was unethical and not right. That they need to have mercy. Well, anyhow, she did not appreciate me trying to help anyway. I invited her over Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. She called the police and another authority and told them how many dogs we have. We only had a few more than the legal limit of the law. The police came here. Somebody sent a lady here. The lady said I have to give away 3 dogs. 1, 2, 3. I already gave away the white albino. I gave away Sarah. And today I give away Jojo. It makes me feel depressed. It makes me feel angry. It makes me feel, I think it's horrible. I feel like I'm giving away my kid. I mean, why can't they go after murderers, thieves, rapists? They got to go after, my mom has Parkinson's disease, and she's in her 80s, and they're going to take her 3 dogs away. Are you serious? My mom's been a taxpayer at least 10 years in this town. So I think it's bullshit. It's more that lady's fault that reported me to 2 authorities. So the police sent some lady in. The lady says I got to give away 3. I begged her. Didn't work. Did not work. She says, I know how you feel. I have a dog of my own. There's no way that she knows how I feel. I don't care if you have a dog on your own. Unless somebody forces you to give up your dogs that you love, you're not going to really know 100% how my mother and I feel. If you lost a dog to sickness and death, then you know what loss is. Penny's eating right now. Well, not only my mom and I are going to miss this dog, our dogs are going to miss this dog. The ones we got left is Penny, Dino, Freddie, and May. Anyhow, so it's sad. I don't really blame the lady that came. She's just doing her job, right? I wish she would have let us. I wish she didn't take any animals away. I hope one day that God lets her know how damaging that was to us. Like on the Andy Griffith show, you gotta bend the rules sometimes. I would never ever take somebody's animals away if their animals were healthy. Now look at Penny, how healthy Penny is. Now we're not giving away Penny, but this is just one of the dogs. Tell me if this dog looks skinny. Now we're keeping that dog. I have on the other video what JoJo looks like. So I better go before they say no. The authorities are coming tomorrow. She's coming tomorrow. She said, I'm going to count your dogs, and if there's not 3 missing, 3 gone, I will call the police. And I know what that means. What that means is the police could call animal control, and they may all be euthanized. That's a big possibility. So I will obey and comply with the authorities. I will obey and comply with the authorities, okay? It's not, it makes me hurt. It makes me angry. I think it's bull. I think it's baloney. It's horrible. And I've had cancer for a year, and these dogs were there for me, and now I'm going to leave them in some dog prison. I looked at that shelter. It looks like a friggin' dog prison. But nobody will take them. My friend Rich said, no, don't try to make me feel guilty. I don't want the responsibility. And he's my best male friend. That's what he said to me. But Rich was there almost every day visiting me at the hospital when I had cancer. I don't know, maybe God's got a reason for this. I hope I don't have terminal cancer because I have horrible lower back pain, really bad. And not all the time, but every morning and every night. And it feels so good. JoJo will climb in bed at night, climb under the covers, and he'll comfort me. He's the one that was on my mom's lap. I asked the shelter to take Freddie, but the shelter says no, they want the Chihuahua. He says he's got 23 dogs coming in Saturday, and he doesn't want any more large dogs. So I got to do what they say, because Rich might take the dog one day, he might take the dog a week, but I do not want to burden my friends, okay? I don't want to be a pain in the ass to my friends. And that's what I would be to Rich, because he doesn't want to be bothered. I have another friend that lives out of state. You know what she said? She would drive 5 or 6 hours to meet me, and she would take 2 of my dogs because she did not want the dogs put down. She used to live here, and she loves these dogs as much as I do. And she was willing to help me. And I really, really appreciate that, but, but I can't just leave the state and leave my mom. I can't just, that legally would be unethical. I can't put the dog before my mother. I live with my mother. And I live with my mother and a friend. And that would be very unethical. I couldn't just leave my mom. And she hates the nursing home, so I don't really want to put her in a nursing home. And also, my friend Rich doesn't really want to drive that many hours. And I begged him and begged him and begged him, but he would have done it, but he would have done it against his wishes. So I finally am giving the dog away, but I don't know, maybe I should have met my friend. At least I'd know where the dog would be. Well, the shelter I'm giving it to is a no-kill shelter, and I hope it goes to a good owner. Always think about going, if you're going to adopt a dog, go to a place like, PetSmart or Petco, or go to one of those places that adopt dogs out. They have shelters that will bring the dogs in, the no-kill shelters, and go to places like that, Take a dog from a shelter rather than going to a puppy store, okay? So people like me will feel happy that people like you who love the dog will take good care of them. If you love the dog, I wish you could have them, really, whoever you are. Anyhow, take care. I'm letting you know the before and after. I felt anger too, a lot of anger. Really, it's a lot of mixed feelings. And now it's down to the deadline. I'm leaving the house now to do this. It's sad. My mom's like, oh, this was her dog too. I'm leaving my mom her favorite dog, which is May May, and at least she'll have one lap dog. Okay, gotta go. If I don't give it away, they're going to forcibly take them away and put them all down. So I have no choice, folks. I got no choice. What am I going to do? I asked over 100 people. 2 people took the other 2 dogs. Nobody took this dog. So it bothers me that I'm not going to know. I'm never going to know. Oh, God. I hope it goes to somebody good. Take care. God bless. This is Dino Smith, 54. God bless.